Ireland is an island in the North Atlantic. It is separated from the Great Britain to its east by the North Channel, the Irish Sea, and St. George Channel. Geopolitically, Ireland is divided between the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, which is part of the United Kingdom. The meaning of the color of the flag is the green color represents and symbolizes all Catholic Christians in the country. White color symbolizes the peace and freedom. The orange color tries to represent and symbolize all those Protestant Christians. Ireland's capital is Dublin, a populous city that is home to more than a quarter of the country's total population. Dublin is a warm and welcoming city located on the east coast in the province of Leinster. It is the country's chief port, center of financial and commercial power, and seat of culture.
Saint Patrick, who lived during the 5th century, is the patron saint of Ireland and its national apostle. Born in Britain, he was kidnapped and brought to Ireland as a slave at the age of 16. He later escaped, but returned to Ireland and was credited with bringing Christianity to its people. One of the most famous and popular Irish traditions is the feast of Ireland's patron saint, Saint Patrick. The 17th of March is known and celebrated as St. Patrick's Day, not just in Ireland but all around the world. He is one of the most famous figures to ever come from Ireland. On St. Patrick's Day, which falls during the Christian season of Lent, Irish families will traditionally attend church in the morning and celebrate in the afternoon. Celebrations include wearing the color green, wearing a shamrock, as well as a day full of festivals and parades. Many legends also have been associated with his life. One legend tells of Saint Patrick using the power of his faith to drive all of Ireland's snakes into the sea. It's an impressive image, but there is no way it could have happened. The truth is that there were never any snakes in Ireland to begin with. There are no signs of snakes in Ireland's fossil record. So how did that happen? During the Ice Age, Ireland and England were too frigid to be suitable habitats for cold-blooded reptiles such as snakes. As the Ice Age ended around 10,000 years ago, glaciers melted, pouring even more cold water into the now impassable expanse between Ireland and its neighbors. Other animals like wild boars, lynx, and brown bears managed to make it across. Snakes, however, missed their chance. The shamrock is a global symbol of Ireland. The ancient Celts believed that the triad, or the three leaves of the plant, was symbolic of their pagan goddesses. Other Irish legend says that Saint Patrick used the shamrock as an educational symbol to explain the Holy Trinity to the pagan Irish.
One of the oldest species in Ireland, the Irish hare is an elusive creature usually found grazing woodland areas. According to the Hare Preservation Trust, the species has survived the most recent ice age by taking refuge in the tundra like landscape of the south of Ireland. The largest of all the foxes, the red fox is one of the most amazing animal species native to Ireland, and a beautiful sight to behold in the woodland areas of Ireland. They've even been spotted in urban areas at times, as they are highly adaptive.
The leprechaun is one of Ireland's more famous characters from Irish folklore. It is known to inhabit Ireland before the arrival of the Celts. Some consider leprechauns to be the true natives of Ireland who are descended from Irish royalty. The leprechaun can only be found in rural areas. It is described as a bearded man that stands about as tall as a 3-year-old child and wears a green suit and a hat. It is still said that you can find their pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. But be careful, they may look friendly, but they are not to be trusted.
Gaelic football consists of 15 men playing against 15 men on a grass pitch. The unique thing about this Irish sport is that you can use your hands just as much as your feet. The ball can be kicked, caught in your hands, hand pass and punch. The only thing the player can't do is run with the ball in their hands for more than 3 steps. Gaelic football is one of 4 sports controlled by Gaelic Athletic Association, the largest sporting organisation in Ireland. The Irish people have a World Day dedicated to James Joyce, who is considered one of the most famous literary masters. Bloomsdays take place on the 16th of June. It has now turned into the global event with celebrating the incredible writer far and wide. One popular castle in Ireland is Blarney Castle. It was built more than 600 years ago by Irish chieftain Cormac McCarthy. You can tour the massive stone building from its tower to its dungeons. Ireland's oldest university is Trinity College. It's one of the country's ancient treasures, founded in 1592 by Queen Elizabeth I. The Library of Trinity College is the largest research library in Ireland. The library is a legal deposit library for Great Britain and Ireland.
Welcoming and wonderfully rich in culture, Ireland, the Emerald Isle, is sure to put a sparkle in your eye. The scenery of Ireland is calm and relaxing, and so is the pace of life, particularly in rural areas where you find the most impressive landscapes.